I get asked a lot if PHP is dying. People see these statistics on Stack Overflow and many other websites, and they see the decline in PHP, and they wonder if the PHP is dying, if it's worth learning. And this question comes mostly from the beginner developers, not from the people who actually have the job. So you can imagine it's confusing to people who want to learn a server side language, and PHP is one of the easiest in terms of the setup and all that. And it is made for website development, to run mostly in servers. So the question is the PHP dying? Personally, I don't think so. It's dying. I think it's just the market. I think it's the it's the economy that's having effect on everything. And maybe not a lot of people are building new websites or having their website maintained. So um, maybe some of the developers have transitioned to other things. Um, maybe they're using mostly JavaScript at their work, or something else. Maybe they have changed the job, but I don't think PHP is dying. As far as the programming language is concerned, I do think it's fine. It does the job, and I do think there's a lot of people using it. Now, where is I think it's two separate things. Is PHP dying? As like, are there less and less people using it? No, I don't think so. I think there is more and more people using PHP. Um, Another question is, what's the status of PHP in the job market? I do think PHP is in decline, like in a really bad way, as in the job market. It's almost impossible to find PHP jobs these days. So, yes, I do think for anyone who's trying to get hired, trying to learn PHP in this moment, it's not going to pay off. But if you do start learning PHP now and keep doing it for the next couple of years, then it will pay off when the economy gets better and there is more jobs. But in terms of programming language, how many people are using it, how many people are learning it, I don't think it's going down at all. Market, yeah, market is bad. But market is bad for other programming languages as well. But when it comes to web dev, building websites without very heavy backend, PHP is fine. Now you see some other languages going up. For example, SQL has never been in decline. It's now going down. So it's worth learning something like that as well. If you're a PHP developer, learn SQL, learn JavaScript as well. So I mean, a language dying shouldn't affect you anyway. You know, um, just start learning other things. That's all you're gonna do, right? It's just like learning a complicated library. You know PHP. If you're good at PHP, you can transition to Python and you can start doing some other things there. But it's good to keep your eyes open. It's good to look at the job market, and yeah, just go from there. Just just be aware. Job market. Just speak to people, um, and make your own mind. If you want to keep learning PHP, fine. If you want to learn something else, that is fine too. But at some point, it does not matter which programming language you learn. It is historically we've seen that every programming language like has its end. Now every programming language at some point there's less and less people using it. So if you're a PHP developer, just like me, I code in PHP and Laravel, but I do know SQL. I do work with Python as well. I do know JavaScript, so it doesn't really affect me too much because I can sort of just pick Python, start building websites in Django. So yeah, you do have to transition at some point. PHP is dying. No, the job market is in decline very much. Yes, so that's what I think.